Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character X-Reader by me. So let's get into it. Cyno. Cyno doesn't seem like the guy who would be affectionate, especially since he has a cold exterior, at least with strangers. But he's really a warm guy on the inside, and he's extremely caring as well, especially with you or other close friends and people he cares about like Kale. However, today wasn't Kale's day. No, it was yours. It was your 100th day anniversary. Though it was not celebrated in Sumeru, he heard about others celebrating it, and he just wanted something to celebrate. And he agreed to it. He didn't really see it as something negative. So, he took you out at a restaurant. It was extremely fancy and also really empty, since no one wanted to disrupt him. And it made it your special night out, as you wrapped his arms around your waist, and the music started playing. Music was controversial in Sumeru, but even Cyno knew how to appreciate it. And even some researchers as well. He pulled you close to him, dancing with you, just as you had wanted. And honestly, it felt like your dreams were coming true. His hand in your hair, as you danced to the music in a peaceful night. And before you knew it, the dance came to a dip, and he lifted you up, only to plant a soft kiss on your lips. And since the two of you were excited, you kind of just started making out instead. And that's when the waiter came and asked if you wanted dessert. Not good timing. And Cyno was certainly blushing, trying to say the order that he wanted and asking you. He wasn't one to usually be seen looking so soft. But he'll take it, just this time, for you. Scaramouche. Scaramouche is such a softie for you. He may be mean and also a little bit insane and unstable mentally, but for you, he pull out all stops to make you happy. He really appreciates you and your love, and he's willing to do anything to show that to you. So you're not really surprised when he, instead of working, decides to go on a date with you, since the fatigue were bothering him so much, and he was tired of the headaches. And he took you out somewhere. It was somewhere private, and he didn't expect anyone actually coming. But just someone had to ruin this. Though you were having the best time of your life. The two of you cuddling close and watching the stars. And there was even like this wood that Scaramouche ordered for you. And you were having fun. And he was being honest and smiling even. That small little smile that was so precious that you wanted to protect. And before you knew it, you were kissing him. And then he had you in his lap. The two of you making out like there was no tomorrow. At least, that's how it was. Until one of his workers interrupted, telling him that there was an emergency, and he had to attend a meeting with the rest of the Harbingers. Of course, that was not before pausing for a little bit, and taking in the scene, and just quietly praying that Scaramouche does not get mad, and decided to just off him on the spot. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. He was angry, but you tried to make it up to him with a few kisses, and promises of many more. Itto. Now, what's there not to love about him? He was a little stupid, but just the right amount, and it was also very endearing the way he would love to lie, but he makes it plainly obvious. Anything he wants to hide is really just in sight for anyone to know. Yeah, he's not good at hiding anything, especially not from you. So, he's been just kind of craving some time with you, and he eventually figured it out. He just had too much pride to ask. But you're going to cross that bridge when you come to it. Not now, since it was a little bit too much to work on. And you loved him and wanted to spoil him. So you wrapped your arms around him, telling him that if he wants a kiss, he should ask for it. And after a little bit of trying to resist, he ended up asking, and he did. You delivered, actually. A lot more than he asked for, even. Soft kisses on the lips. And then, you had just made out with him. It went on for a little bit more than it should, to the point where he was against the wall, and your hands were in his hair, while he held you close to him. He was a mess, honestly, and he was having the time of his life. Before Shinobu came in, telling him, or at least wanted to tell him that there was something that he had to do, before realizing what was going on, and blushing, apologizing, and telling him that next time he has to lock the door so she doesn't walk in on him like this. In all fairness, it wasn't like it was his room. It was the headquarters of whatever gang he had. It wasn't really headquarters. It was just his granny's house. But, whatever they said, he took it blushing for a while, very embarrassed by it, and telling her that there was nothing going on at all, and even going with her to prove it, even though you could see the flush in his ears. He was adorable sometimes, even without meaning to. Xiao was adorable and extremely sweet, which also means that he has some limits of his own, like the fact that he was really shy, or the fact that he found it difficult to communicate with some people, which was alright. You were getting there together, and that's what mattered. But some things like affection and kisses, they were needed throughout their relationship, and he was getting there. He was. But sometimes you'd simply need to force him out of his comfort zone. In a nice way, of course. You would never force him if he didn't want it. And do these things or try something new. And that's why today, seated on your couch, Xiao had his arms wrapped around you as you pressed soft kisses to his face, telling him that he's beautiful and that you're so happy that you're together, which he appreciated actually. And then, before you knew it, you were kissing him on the lips. And then he asked for more, which was something he never did. He was blushing, you could see it. But he wanted this. And even more. So you were going to give him that. And that's why you started making out. However, you did not at all expect someone to look out a window, since it was open and you were on the first floor, and tell you that Ning Wang wanted you. Yes, you worked for her, but oh goodness, this was bad timing. They kept giggling and teasing you until you opened the door, and Xiao was just a red mess, telling you that he was going up to his room. You had to make this up to him somehow. He was not upset with you, but he was going to take it slow for a while. And next time, remember to close your window, especially if you're on the first floor.